Hey, it's me. There's something I want to remind you of today. Something that lives deep in your cells, even if it's been forgotten. You are made for bliss. You are made for bliss. Not the fleeting kind that comes and goes when life cooperates. A steady, rooted, ever-present stream of joy. A joy that doesn't rely on anything outside of you. That's what the universe is built on. That's your true nature. Bliss isn't a reward for later. It's not something to earn or wait for. It's here now. It's always been here. If you're not in that state of bliss, if life feels off, disconnected, heavy, then something's been interrupted. But it's not broken. You're not broken. You're simply out of rhythm with what's already inside you. And one of the most important things I can tell you is this. Your access to happiness, to joy, to aliveness, it depends entirely on how much you like yourself. I know that might sound simple, but it's everything. To the exact degree that you accept and respect yourself, bliss flows. And to the degree you judge, dislike, or turn away from yourself, bliss gets blocked. It's not even about whether the reasons you dislike yourself are valid or not. That doesn't really matter. Whether they're real or imagined, the effect is the same. You become cut off from your own life force. And that disconnection is what creates ache, the loneliness, the sense that something's missing. So, part of the work, part of your journey is learning to look at yourself honestly and gently and ask, why don't I like myself here? What am I believing about me? And is it really true? Because the truth is, we often dislike ourselves for the wrong reasons we've inherited, never questioned, or buried under false ideas of perfection. And until we shine light on those stories, we live under a pressure that isn't even ours. We hold ourselves to impossible standards and think the shame we feel is proof that something is wrong, when often it's just the result of following a script that isn't in alignment with life. We've talked in past episodes about the cost of following inherited beliefs, those mass ideas passed down without question. That conditioning still lives in us, quietly shaping our thoughts, our choices, our self-worth. And until we choose to step out of that automatism, until we start asking real questions, we stay stuck. Most people don't realize how many so-called truths they've never examined. We follow rules we think are absolute, when many of them aren't natural at all. They're cultural, they're learned, and sometimes the ones who seem the most rebellious are the most trapped by them, reacting instead of choosing. It's still a kind of imprisonment. So I want to ask you something. What laws are you living by that you've never questioned? What standards do you hold yourself to because you're afraid of being different or unapproved of or alone? And what would it look like to start trusting the natural laws inside you instead? It takes courage to live that way, and it takes humility too. Humility to admit that you don't need to be better than anyone else. You don't need to perform, to compete, to chase approval, just to be true, to feel your truth in your body and stand in it quietly. That is strength. And here's the beautiful thing. When you begin to live this way, you come back to yourself. You start to like yourself again. And with that self-liking comes a soft, effortless joy. A joy that doesn't need anything. That's just there, always. It's easy to miss this because we're so used to chasing a future version of ourselves. We think we'll feel happy when we get there, when we're healed, when we've done the work, when we're no longer struggling. The now holds everything. Whatever you're feeling right now, don't run from it. If you're anxious, sit with it. If you're sad, let it speak. If you're numb, be with the numbness. Don't push yourself to be somewhere else, because in facing the now fully, without resistance, you transcend it. And in that moment, in that exact moment, you're no longer separate from your soul. You're in the stream. You're in life. And it's beautiful. Even moods like boredom or despair can carry you home if you stop trying to fix them and just let yourself be with them. When you face the moment, instead of striving away from it, the quiet door opens, and behind that door is a presence, an energy, a deep, subtle sense of goodness that lives inside everything, including you. This is where bliss begins, not in some faraway state, right here, inside your willingness to meet yourself. I know some of this might feel familiar. These are things you've probably heard before. The thing is, our habits run deep, especially the habit of taking things for granted, the habit of running from what we feel. These two habits are what keep us away from ourselves. So I invite you to practice something different. Don't strive to change the moment. Be in it. Don't seek to earn bliss. Remember it. Let courage and humility guide you back. Courage to question the unquestioned. Humility to stop needing to be more than you are. And in that space, the fog begins to clear. The path opens, and your real self, the part of you that is eternal, wise, joyful, and deeply at peace, begins to shine through. That's where this journey is leading. That's where we're going together. Until then, take a deep breath. Come back to the now. And remember, your truth is safe here. Love you. Connect soon.